Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another episode. I was just thinking podcast. It's your boys, John Farmer, James Wilson. Glad to be back. Had a little holiday break.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
nice. Nice little
motherfuckers.
break. What did you do for Thanksgiving?
Um, well, we just went over to my wife's family and hung out
Wife's
just a little bit.
family. They,
We were supposed to be on a cruise with like my dad and my brother and everything. They were going on a cruise for Thanksgiving, but it didn't work out, so we just hung out.
did they go on the cruise?
Yeah.
Why didn't y'all go on the cruise?
Well, just vacation time and stuff. It was just didn't
Damn.
work out. But
Damn, I wish I could have gone. My mom takes Carnival all the time, and she says you can book the reservations and like change whoever it is anytime. So even if there's like a last minute switch up 2 weeks before, you could just enter in someone else's information and they can go.
hell yeah,
Me and my mom did that with my buddy Chris when we went to the Caribbean. Just like needed all his info,
yeah,
but it's kind of like train tickets. You can switch them up, or just be like, "Here's the ticket," and here's the ticket. It's no name. It's just the ticket.
yeah. It's a
You
nameless
put the
ticket.
name on it. But
It's a write-in ballot.
yeah, my parents love those freaking cruises.
Yeah,
They just got back from one a few weeks ago. They've been all over the
damn.
Caribbean. They're going to freaking Europe next year, like in just a few months in May, I think.
Yeah,
I can't. I would be kind of nervous going out of the country, especially to Europe. They're flying to Barcelona, Spain,
oh okay.
the home of the traditional Spanish that we
Yeah.
learn in the high school.
The OG Spanish.
Not the real Spanish over here in America.
The Spanglish.
The actual, the old Spanish, the
Yes.
old ways.
The old ways.
They're flying there. They don't know a lick of Spanish. They don't know shit except like the regular Mexican restaurant shit, like gracias, de nada. And then they're like traveling all over Spain. Then they're taking a cruise to Italy.
Yeah,
And then they're staying in Italy for a few days and flying back, and it kind of just makes me nervous. Just going all over the place, not knowing euros, not knowing
it's the perfect reason
their
to go.
customs.
Let's go
Not
and find
knowing-
out.
not
Let's
knowing
go
the
discover.
language.
It's a true discovery. That's true.
Not to
That's
men-
enlightenment right there, man. Just going and then coming back. So holy shit, I had to learn this. I had to learn this. Just well, for me, well, that's kind of stuff I like. That's why I watch. Well, much of the shows I watch are like exploration type shit. So,
Yeah,
Yes.
those are fun.
but yeah, just going and then
That would be fun. You have a whole like crew with you, a film crew, sound crew, maybe a catering crew. You got plenty of food on there.
I always said if I won the lottery, what I would do was just have like a travel channel. Now, I mean, back then when I was thinking about it, I guess there was YouTube. But I have my own channel, just have a crew follow me on. Anybody watches or not, I mean, I'll have these episodes saved of all these places I went and shit. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. If I win the lottery and you see all these vehicles in the yard, you know,
You already got
I'm
a
on
lot
episode
of, you already
one.
got a lot of vehicles in the yard.
And and still having the cushion of all of our subscribers, I know that would jump on.
Yeah, we get some royalties that help
Yeah.
support us.
Yes.
Rent is so high.
But,
Well, that's great.
But-
You had a great Thanksgiving. I didn't do shit. I actually like hung around the house. It was pretty quiet this year because my parents didn't have vacation time to go to Texas see our relatives, which is what I usually do. I got a few cousins and aunts and uncles out there.
Cuz.
Yeah,
Couple
cuz. Maybe next year though. Actually, definitely next year
Yeah.
for sure. But what you been up to? I remember watching the Cowboys game at my dad's house some, and it was pretty comical.
Yeah, I think they've been. I always love the meme that says, "It's like in the bye week." Is like, yeah,
Dude, yeah.
Cowboys lose to the bye week.
Yeah, dude, they get a lot of hate, and they are doing terrible
I
right
mean,
now.
yeah, they're playing like trash. And didn't they just extend fucking Prescott's contract?
Yeah, I
Like
think
4 years.
so.
Yeah, that might have been like one of those. Hey, you know what? Jerry Jones is like, I'll retire you. This is your last contract, or
I know that last game, Prescott was like not even on the sidelines. He was up in a suite, fully dressed and all that, sipping eggnog or whatever.
hey,
Actually, eggnog's disgusting. He was probably sipping some beers.
scissor.
But yeah, it sucks. My dad is from Dallas area.
Oh, okay.
So we're kind of, Cowboys fan. I enjoy watching them lose on Thanksgiving, just like everybody else. But we just don't even care about them anymore. We don't have faith. But it's also that way with my other team, the Falcons. They got their ass whooped on Sunday, and
me and a buddy of mine,
and my dad are just sitting there like, "Ha, yep, that makes sense."
Yep, it's
they're about
Falcons.
they're about 50-50. You never know.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You and a friend of yours throwing a football, run the ball.
Yeah, we were
fast?
talking about when they were winning, because they started out on fire, like 4-1 or something like that, and we were like, "Oh man, yeah, they're tearing it up."
Yeah, exactly.
See, just like the Super Bowl.
Exactly, just like the Super Bowl.
Ever since the Super Bowl, there is a way to lose, and they're gonna find it.
From the other Super Bowl in the '90s, whenever it was, I just learned like, don't get your hopes up with the Falcons.
Yeah,
they're fun.
No, there's always a chance. As long as the Falcons are alive, there's a chance of somebody having the greatest comeback in the history of football.
Yeah, I was really hoping they were going to win that when they were playing at home, and like Ludacris. The announcer was like, "Ludacris and the Yin Yang Twins are here, ladies and gentlemen."
That's what did it. They should have had some fresher artists.
Do we have any fresh Atlanta artists right now?
Hell yeah.
Ludacris, Lil Jon are still like iconic.
You got Lil Baby.
Yin Yang Twins, I guess, like fell off, but I don't hear much from them anymore.
I think Lil Baby's from Atlanta. 2 Chainz. Da Baby.
There's 2 babies from Atlanta.
Quavo.
Jeez Louise, I don't know any of these people are.
J. Cole.
Damn.
I mean, Atlanta's actually.
I'm getting old. Do you listen to the radio or something? How do you listen to like fresh hits?
Billboard, but there's a channel called
charts.
Shave 45. It's on Sirius XM, and but yeah, I mean they play everything, and they have a lot of DJ spots on there too. So like 3 hours. My favorite is on the weekend. #this DJ Who Kid.
Is that
and
is
on
that
Saturday and Sunday he's on there. I mean he's got great lineups.
Is that like in the Rough Rider song where it's like DJ Who Kid? Yeah. I don't know if he says Who Kid, but it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's his little voiceover thing. He'll throw that in.
Well, there was no current artists were reported to be at the Falcons game. The Falcons game right after Thanksgiving at home. I was hoping they'd win, but
Ludacris is renting a suite out.
They did their thing. Yeah, rip me a suite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna party anyway till 8 in the morning is what I heard.
I mean, parties don't start till 6 in the morning. So
wait, what? Parties don't start
that was
till 8 in the morning.
No, that's Jermaine Dupri, another.
Yeah, the Welcome to Atlanta. Oh yeah, he was super popular in the 90s.
Huh?
Super popular in the 90s. Then I didn't hear much from him, and shit. The only reason I heard of him is because of MTV. He played shit all the time.
I think he turned into like a without the whole voice, the little dub in. That's a dub. I think he went on and did a lot of producing, kind of like DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Like he don't sing too many songs anymore, but
you know who else does that? You know who else did that a lot?
Who that?
The Diddler. No, seriously, he did.
Damn. Well,
Jermaine Dupri is the Southern Diddler. No, just kidding. I don't know
there's a
nothing
diddler
about
in every
Jermaine
region. We
Dupri.
just gotta find.
I'm
the
sure he's
motherfuckers.
taken advantage of plenty of chicks over the years.
Yeah.
Especially back in the 90s. There's just like
Oh,
no cameras. Very
Yeah.
little surveillance cameras, and they all look like shit. It's so
That could
weird.
be Bigfoot or Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. It's so weird being on the cusp of this technology revolution.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be a teenager with and without social media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Me
that
too.
came out when I was like almost 17. My friend was on the new iPhone 1, and I'm like, so
Damn,
what do you want
son.
to do? He's just like, oh, hold on. And he's just sitting on his phone for like 20 minutes. Oh, dear, excuse you.
Yeah.
This shitball friend, though, he was just on his phone for like 20 minutes, not saying a word. We were not in conversation. I'm like, dude, what are you doing on your phone? He's like, oh, I'm on Facebook, dude. I'm like, what the hell is that? And he explained it to me, and it's like great for
It's a
hollering
great
at,
application.
hollering at chicks, is what he
Yeah.
said. And I didn't realize like that would be the new norm, just people on their phone constantly.
For everything.
It's like, hold on a sec. Gotta silence this.
Nah.
I'm on my phone, you guys. I was definitely using the phone a couple times in the car on the way here. It's
Porpoises.
it's not as precise, but yeah, it's
So-
great being a 90s baby.
Yeah.
And same with all these surveillance cameras, man.
It's going in.
Can't even
Total coverage.
can't even commit a felony nowadays. What's
can
the
be-
world coming to? They're gonna
Predictive technology is going to like watch patterns of you from camera to camera and be like, you know what, this person's going to kill somebody. You can see like the sweat going there to Joe, or
you're doing not the whole Minority Report thing.
yeah,
again.
again.
Why did they put them in that weird shaped pool?
That was
Actually, I don't
that was
care.
a septic tank. They
Actually,
they
I'll-
dressed them in white because when the toilet paper got on them, you wouldn't be able to see it. So
well, anyway, about that football, you guys.
so
You throw the ball, they run the ball real fast.
it's the fastest son
football.
of a bitch I've ever seen.
No, the
But-
Falcons, they falcon too much, so I
Yeah.
just kind of
They-
let off. College football is way more exciting anyway, and the rivalries are like pretty petty. Some of them are pretty petty, dude. I saw the Ohio game on Saturday.
Ohio
They were
State,
supposed to
Michigan.
beat Michigan because Michigan's not
I
doing
still
good,
can't
and
believe that.
Ohio's kicking ass.
Still can't believe that happened.
And they got it. Ohio has a petty rivalry with all those fuckers around them for some reason. I've seen web videos, someone wearing a Michigan shirt like to an Ohio game in Ohio, and there's like people charging at him, pushing him down. There's this one girl who's like, "Kill your fucking self," and you're just like, "Whoa, good game, you guys." I'm like, damn, they are fucking crazy up there. That was funny. They were playing at Ohio State too, so if I was a Michigan player, I'd be like, I'm getting out of here, dude. We got to get the fuck back to Michigan.
I mean, you got to admit though. I mean, that's kind of that was almost like the who was that dude that Terrell Owens? He went in the damn was digging out the fucking star, or he did something on the star or whatever of the Cowboys. Like, I mean, going out there with the Michigan flag.
See,
It's
is that
taking it- I mean-
is that bad etiquette, or
Yeah,
just
I
to
would-
do to when you're not the home team to do that, even if you did win? Do they still do that at other games?
No, that was actually that's about the first time I've ever seen that. I mean, there's some other things.
Apparently, it was in another
but
game
sticking
too
a
over
flag
the
in the
weekend.
middle, like,
There was
claiming
another
this
game
land.
over the weekend
Yeah.
with the same thing. So you've never seen that. So I just thought, like, is it bad etiquette to plant your
I would have
flag?
definitely been on the field. Like, get the fuck out of here, get the shit the fuck out. I would have been out there too.
Yeah,
Because I
but
was like, hey man, you don't come
even
over.
if there's not
Yeah.
really a rivalry, there's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
That's still kind of rude to plant your flag when it's not your home stadium. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, because
Because that's never, no one really's ever done that. It's just another big middle finger to Ohio,
yeah.
and then they get the shit again. Oh man, that's great. Ohio's crazy, y'all. They got nothing but football.
Can I say that the playoff committee will do absolutely anything they can to make sure Alabama is in this fucking playoffs. And I'm only saying this because I really don't like Alabama that much. I'm ready for them to like topple off, and this is their topple off year. They're 9-3.
Really?
Get the fuck out of here. It's about time.
They still beat.
You
Didn't
drop
they
out.
beat Georgia a couple weeks back, or it was more like 4 or 5 weeks back?
Yeah,
They always tend to beat Georgia, no matter how good Georgia's doing.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy shits. Roll Tide.
But I'm like, fuck, man, get them the hell out of here.
Dude, I would love to go to a Georgia game, even though it's down in Athens, not too bad.
Yeah, hey, too far.
They just started serving alcohol there, like within the past year or so.
Yeah,
They've changed a lot over the past few years. Like the players get paid now. They used to not get paid.
what are your thoughts on that?
Sure.
Sure.
Why the hell not? They make college football makes plenty of money. I don't know though.
But I
Is
think that
there pro?
coupled
I'm sure
with
there's
the-
pros and cons to it
I'm not really a big fan of it.
of the players getting
Yeah,
paid.
I mean, they talk about, you got players sleeping in cars. Well, take care of the motherfucker. Don't just let him sleep in the damn car outside. But you know what? You're earning your way to the freaking NFL. I mean, again, I can see. But now, I mean, my thought is, I guess it takes time to work things out and get like statistical numbers stacked up. But somebody I was talking to, we were like, you know what? They're probably. I mean, if you're just going for like the money, hey man, I've lived in poverty. I've worked my way through football, and now I'm going to get the chance a Super Bowl. Really, in that, I mean, I don't know. That'd be hard to say. A Super Bowl's not that important, but I want to go and get some damn 4-year contract. I done made $1 million in college.
Yeah,
I get this one contract for $10 million. You know what? 4 years, I'll
that
retire.
would be wild. You're just
'Cause-
like so good at football in high school, you get your own scholarship for college. But I don't know how that works. Don't they still got to take regular classes and shit? And they got to make good grades.
That's the thing. I don't know if the contract is between the player and agent. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Cross.
God, dude.
I don't know if the contract is between the player, their agent, or whatever representative, and the company, because it's for name, identity, and likeness, or whatever. So if they end up in a commercial, I don't know if the school has to control the contract or whatever. So if they just start failing out, then they can just fail out and like, hey, like the chick, Olivia Dunn.
Who's that?
Oh, it's this gymnastics chick from LSU. Really hot. I mean, but she's on Instagram. I mean, she puts herself out there like in her gymnast outfit doing shit. I mean, she's really good. So, too. I mean, she's winning like championships and shit. But
Hey, I don't watch that. I just watch the football. You
I put it on mute.
throw the ball, run the ball.
Enjoy myself.
Put it on mute.
Put on some Lionel Richie. Make love to myself.
Jesus.
And
Goodness gracious.
but yeah, that's the thing. I mean, even if she's quit college right now, I mean, she's already made over $1.5 million. Like, she could just continue with Instagram and
Parents would be disappointed in you. they took you to practice for all those fucking years.
I don't know.
They need to make some more millions so you can get some
It'd
millions
take you
to the
10
parents.
years to work, 4 years of showing your ass. Got you. Like, you can work the rest of your life, or you can show a little ass.
Yeah, I should totally get an OnlyFans account.
Yeah. What would you do? What would you do on your OnlyFans channel? How would you please the audience?
Man, I don't know. I'd take requests because I literally have no freaking idea.
Yeah.
And they're like, what would some requests be? Like, eat a pickle?
Oh. Like stepping on grapes. You look like a big bucket of grapes. And just show your feet squishing around.
Oh, that's how they used to.
Or like mashed potatoes, like a nice little layer of mashed potatoes, and just walk around in mashed potatoes.
That's how the Irish makes mashed potatoes. And that's how the Italians make their wine.
See? All these Irish bastards could be millionaires by now, but...
Yeah, I've always wondered during this great Irish famine, why didn't they just go fishing? The potatoes were, crops were going bad, but I don't know why they couldn't just go fishing. Plenty of
how long was
fish
the
in the sea. I don't know, but a lot of people died.
Yeah.
They are on a friggin' island. See
yeah,
that?
Like you. I mean, you figured like the fishing industry would be just on point. I mean, we're out of potatoes. We still got rice. Yes.
Yeah, I guess they weren't as good with the fishing as other countries. See, England and Scotland and Ireland, I could go to those European countries and not feel nervous because I kind of know the language. I've watched Peaky Blinders. I can listen.
Bloody hell!
I can have a conversation with all of them.
You think you know English football?
English football. But English is English even the official language here in America? It is. I don't know if there is an official language.
Yeah, I mean it's still.
I hope English survives. Love the English, long live the English.
The English.
Ever since those Anglo-Saxons.
Have you seen these douchebag actors going off and like going to other countries because it's like France? I've seen at least 7 or 8 couples like, oh, I've moved out.
Yeah, those fucking punts.
I think even Elon Musk said something about it. He's like, well, good riddance, get the hell out.
Yeah. Poor Britney Spears moved to Mexico, and what happened to my country, you guys? Where my country gone?
Britney Spears is a Latina.
I'll
be right back.
I remember reading something a couple years ago that people are leaving the U.S. in record numbers. But you know how much that is? It's still like 2,000 or 3,000 people a year. That's nothing. But if some celebrities want to fuck off to another country, that's kindly sawed off then, eh?
Yeah. Go learn some English.
Saw the bloody hair off.
We want fish and bad teeth. I think the English are known for having
I'd consider moving to Mexico if I had enough money. My money go farther down there. I could live good. If I had enough money to live good, I could go to Mexico.
I think maybe Argentina, Buenos Aires.
That's a crazy place to me just because of the Andes Mountains. Oh, wait. I'm thinking of Chile. I love Chile. Argentina is like South America, right?
I think it divides the two because they're on this side of it. They're on the west side.
Is Argentina Spanish speaking, or do they speak the Portuguese?
I think it's Portuguese. Portuguese.
Random. All those countries like close together in Europe, and it's like you go drive 2 hours this way. It's like, hello, love. You take the channel for 2 hours, and then there's like bonsoir. It's a lot of cold, small area considerably. I guess it's not small back then, hundreds of years ago, but America is considerably pretty big country.
Yeah,
Bigger than Europe, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a whole different breed of people over there.
in Europe.
Yeah, like especially those Finland
like
and those Finland and Norway countries and Sweden.
Yeah.
Like you can do anything there. The drugs are legal, but no one bothers doing them. Every drug is legal and no one cares. Everyone's so happy.
It's Jimmy's on crack and nobody cares. Damn.
I would love to visit Sweden one day.
Yeah.
Go to the
I heard they
Alps.
have the most beautiful women, like, per capita. It's like an old survey or something, I think, back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s, huh?
Yeah.
We should.
Well, when
we
I
should
read
do
it
an
was back in the
updated
90s.
survey.
They were doing, like, who has the most... It's like one of those, like, magazines, like an FHM or something like that.
We should do an updated survey, since population's like tripled since then. And there's the emergence of multiracial people. We should all like do a survey.
The mixtures.
Caramel. Beautiful.
But
what you got, man?
Damn, you know what? I forgot. Yeah, I would love to go to like Sweden and Norway and stuff. I saw some ads when I was doing like all my running and stuff, like little for you or whatever.
Like,
and there was like
on your phone.
Yeah, like Facebook. They throw out sponsored ads and shit for stuff, and like a lot of different marathons would pop up or different races.
Yeah,
and
they know what you're looking at. They know what you're doing.
Well, one of them was, I think, in Iceland. There's this one marathon that goes like around this, goes through like this volcano areas and all this other shit. So
that's a quadrathlon because there's lava too. You got to run around.
Lava.
Can you imagine?
Hot magma.
You got to jump over some lava in this marathon.
Yeah. But the craziest one I saw, and I was like, man, I don't know why it gets me juiced up, but there was this Antarctica marathon. I was like, you know what? That would be as cool as hell.
Sounds like it'd be a bit breezy down there, don't you think?
A little breezy.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures of Antarctica, especially like some of the northernmost Antarctica, and it's not as like ice filled as you might think.
Yeah.
Especially like nowadays with the ice melting. I remember one of my favorite bands, Metallica, they're like, we are going to be the first band to perform on all 7 continents. We are performing in Antarctica, a special concert. I was like, dude, that is so fucking awesome.
Sick.
It really wasn't that awesome. It was a small concert.
Like 3 people.
I expected like blizzards and like at nighttime, like dun, 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 dun. But it was
trying to play with gloves on.
It was a pretty small gathering during the day, and there wasn't any snow around. It was all just like rock and little green and brown. And I thought they must be very close to as close as possible to South America to stay away from the ice.
Yeah.
But that would be crazy to go down there. Going down there, even to this tip of South America, sounds very crazy to me. It's just a whole
that's a
whole different world,
like Patagonia.
Yeah,
and down there, they have this. Well, I know this from Naked and Afraid. They have these damn sand dunes down there with like little pools of water all over, but they just sand dunes, and it just drop down like 40 something feet, and I mean that's the places where they film like Star Wars movies because no one ever fucking knows those places exist. I want to go see that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Well, I think we've covered about every topic we can possibly think of except quantum mechanics.
Well, I do got one more.
Yeah.
If you want to roll the dice on this one. So apparently Joe Biden's going to be pardoning Hunter, my boy Hunter.
He already did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Didn't get
I
up
should
there
have
and
saw
say,
that. I should have saw that coming.
Yeah. Like, because he stood up there in front of the camera, didn't he? So, I wouldn't use it. Didn't he say, like, to the point, like, I wouldn't do that. I believe in myself.
Pledged not to do it.
Yeah, so.
But he did it anyway.
Like the first one on the
honestly,
list.
I don't blame him. I would have done the same shit. Save your ass and your son's ass from being stupid. But hey, people make mistakes.
Joe's like, hey, motherfucker, you know what I just did for you? You know the bullet I just took for your ass? You think he's had to talk like that with Hunter? So you better not be going and fucking around, being caught with crack pipes in the White House again. Just stay low, get the hell out of here. Your pardon. Let's just go live in Delaware, wherever the fuck.
Delaware, wherever the fuck the forefathers' ancestors go. Yeah, that's a good move. Pardon your son so Trump can't fucking fuck him over next year.
Yeah, you think he would have had a special prosecutor or
probably.
special counsel?
They were picking on me all of 2019, trying to get me to go to jail.
It's gonna be a beautiful trial.
It's going to be glorious.
My favorite thing is, you ever watch Shane Gillis, some of his reels that come through?
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of you for some reason.
Hell yeah.
And it's crazy. He's getting really popular with the Bud Light commercials. Big sponsorship. He's doing a show here in Atlanta at the fucking, CNN Center, the biggest fucking arena we have in Atlanta. He's one of the biggest arenas. He's coming to that. It's like, how the fuck can he be? I didn't think he was that popular.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he was on Joe Rogan podcast. He's a bullshitter.
Yeah.
He gets in trouble for racist stuff.
He's hilarious. Tony a lot too.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's a funny man. It seems weird to me to see comedy in such a huge arena, thousands and thousands of people all looking at just one person on a stage with a mic. It doesn't seem as fun as
the mic in my hand.
A smaller comedy show.
You ever go to comedy shows?
Yeah, I went to one a while back at the Loft or whatever it's called. It was pretty big. It's 1,000 person.
Yeah.
But we were pretty close. I mean, it was a lot smaller, small fraction of the size of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, wherever the hell he's playing at.
Yeah, I seen Jerry Seinfeld. Me and my wife saw him at the Fox Theater in Atlanta.
Yeah, that seems like a very normal place to have a concert. Yeah. Instead of just a huge fucking stadium.
That dude was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I bet it was 1996 and Jerry Seinfeld was doing comedy.
We saw David Copperfield there too.
David Copperfield.
About mind fucking blown.
That was some straight up David Copperfield shit.
But we saw when we were in New York, a friend of mine's girlfriend used to work at this place up there or something. Well, she has a friend that still lives up there. They model together. But she started going to college for polytechnical or something, polytechnical engineering. But she was doing the sales stuff. But either way on that. But so we met the chick and she's like, oh yeah, we go down to, you ever heard of Caroline's? I mean, real famous comedy club on Town Square. So we would go there, and she knew the dude behind the bar. So for about 6 months of just knowing this chick, it's kind of faded away because she just continued to party. And we were like, man, we can't hang with this motherfucker. But we got all kinds of shit hanging out with her. But we would go to Caroline's, and she was giving the head nod. He's like, all right, well, I got a table up front for you. And we go there, and he said, "Whatever you want to drink." Yeah. We just got to tip him good at the end. That's all. So I mean, obviously, I mean the chick had fucking nice tits. I mean, beautiful chick. I mean, just all around. And smart as hell too. That was the thing. She knew how to.
Well, she likes comedy. She must be
Uh,
pretty intelligent.
but we saw. I can't remember the name. Beta did a damn awesome.
I thought you were gonna say Shane Gillis.
No, this was way before. Yeah, this was back like 2010.
Well, he would have been 30 years old. I have no fucking idea what it was. So you saw a comedy person.
Yeah, so a lot of shows up there. We used to go to the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater. Crazy shit there. But to a couple places. Saw Janine Garofalo.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I
Remember
don't
in
know.
Half Baked when she was in that?
She was in that? Half
Yeah,
Baked?
one of the buyers. She was one of the buyers. I was trying to think of something else she was in. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, no, we saw. I always love going to like stand up shit. I ain't been in a while.
Yeah, I've actually only been to a couple, and they're fun. If you got a good comedian, some people do the bad booking ones where they maybe get a politically charged comedian
Yeah.
at like a far left event. Or like getting Billy Crystal to do stand up at a National Republican convention or some shit. Then the comedy's not so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great.
That's actually why I stopped watching Martin Lawrence's stand up shows, because he Run Tell Dat, I think was the name of that.
Yeah, I remember
that
that.
comedy special.
With that
And it was
badass,
mostly
he had that
just
badass leather outfit on, like brown leather.
I don't
Looked
know.
like some sway in there too.
But the damn it was all
They always dressed up so flashy and shit.
yeah.
But I remember that one. That was that his last one? His last special?
No, well, that was the last one I watched, because all he got, he started talking like kind of like Chris Rock. Just, you might be this rich, but the white man. Almost like it's just an anti-white.
The
like,
white man is the devil.
Kill white.
Republicans are so stupid. Yeah,
But,
I know what you mean, but I used to love all those.
Yeah, I mean, I
comedians
just like
back in the day.
just go up there and talk shit, kind of like that dude. Well, that's what I was saying. Fuck, I was talking about Shane Gillis for a reason. I remember one of his.
Yeah, I was
one of
hoping
his
you
reels.
were able to see him live. We might have to go to the football fucking stadium to see him tell us some jokes.
Damn, I gotta miss.
You know what?
It was
I'm gonna
funny.
look up some tickets right now.
Ticket prices, ladies and gentlemen, come here live.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming at you live with Ticketmaster quotes.
Ticketmaster quotes on demand. Who you got? Chumbawamba. $22 for 18 people. Because
Well,
I get knocked down and I get up again. Never go home and down.
Well, I see they're about, starting at like $50, $60.
No, it ain't too bad.
So I guess some front row tickets would be definitely over $100. Well, he's got to be making bank from this tour, and it's cool just seeing him just coming up on Rogan. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember him. He's funny." That's how I came to know lots of these comedians. They just would come on random podcasts back in the day. They'd come on Rogan.
Yeah.
And they're funny. See, those are the people that can just talk shit for 40 minutes, and people love listening to them and be like, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, my God. See,
Yeah.
they're so much better than these other two guys.
we gotta tell some good jokes. We gotta open with a joke. We're gonna write a joke next time and open with it to lure in the viewers.
Yeah, luring the viewers. We're coming back with Your Mama jokes.
Yeah.
Yes, look up the best Your Mama joke you can find. And if you need help, there's this old show called In Living Color. And they had this game show called The Dirty Dozen. It was kind of Jeopardy based, but it was like a picture. So each time a block would slide, they said, "Let me get your mama's so fat for 200." He said, "Your mama's so fat, the bitch jumped up and got stuck."
She got stuck, huh?
They say,
That's not.
so you're so dark. One of them go, he's like, "You're so dark." He said, "The police shot at you, and the bullet turned around to go get a flashlight."
The bullet turned around to get a flashlight. That's a good one. See, we need to open with that
Yes.
and not close with it, but
Yes.
we got to call it a night
Yeah.
because that was the best damn joke I've heard all day.
Skippity gibbity. All right.
Skibbity bop.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, like, subscribe, smash the subscribe button like 3-4 times. Don't do it an odd number because you're going to be unsubscribed. So just hit it just hit it fucking once.
Yeah, don't listen to him. Just hit the button regular.
Yeah, let us know what you think, man. Does Alabama deserve to be in the playoffs? I don't think so. If you think so, you can go get gas at the Ohio State Stadium. But like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think. Does Hunter deserve it? All right. Anyways, we're gonna see you on the next one. John Farmer, James Wilson, as always. Peace.